Game Night is a comedy starring Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams, who play a typical suburban couple who live in a quiet cul-de-sac. And every Saturday night, they invite their couple friends over to play some traditional board games. And then one week, Jason Bateman's older brother, played by Kyle Chandler, comes over, and he's that cool older brother who not bogged down by a typical 9-to-5 job. He travels the world, sleeps with women, etc., etc. So they're all super excited to see him, except for Jason Bateman's character, who has always been kind of jealous of his older brother. And now on this particular game night, instead of playing their regular board games, the older brother proposes to play this murder mystery type game, where it's kind of like a real type scenario and you have to figure out who the murderer is. And then things happen and you're not quite sure what is real, what is the game, and there's your movie. I have to admit that when the trailer first came out for this film, I wasn't really too excited about it. It seemed very generic. Okay, cool concept, but the execution probably will be a little standard, so I wasn't expecting too much. And I gotta admit, it was a pretty damn funny movie. I found it to be really hilarious, and it just worked really well. And it's mainly because of the performances of the two lead characters, Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams. Jason Bateman, we've seen him play this type of character 100 times before, and he does it very well each time. It just never gets tired, for me anyway. I just love seeing him in that straight man role with his deadpan delivery, and he's just so good with his comic timing and whatnot. So he's always good in a comedy such as this. But the big surprise was Rachel McAdams. I can kind of take it or leave it with her as far as her performances are concerned. Never really liked her much as an actress, but I gotta admit that this time in Game Night, she just lets it all out. She has total fun with the movie, and she is freaking brilliant. Her line delivery, her acting, her reaction shot is just so funny. And her and Bateman had this really tremendous chemistry as this married couple, and it's just really believable, which makes the movie that much more effective. They both play these very competitive people who just want to win, 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 and it really works in driving the plot of this movie along. The other two couples in the film, they didn't really have that much to do throughout, because it really kind of focuses on the main couple, but the scenes that they did have were also very funny. They're kind of one note, because with the one couple just being the smart girl with the dumb guy, and the other couple just continuing to bicker about the possible celebrity she might have slept with, and it just kind of goes on and on. But at the same time, because they're not featured so much, it still stays fresh and funny when they do come on screen, so that did work for me as well. Kyle Chandler as the older brother, playing this kind of douchebaggy kind of guy, he was really good. But the real MVP of this movie is Jesse Plemons. I've seen him in other things before. I couldn't really quite place my finger on where exactly I've seen him, but he plays the next door neighbor who has this really creepy, like serial killer kind of vibe, and his line delivery is consistent throughout the movie, and it is freaking hilarious. So he's the breakout star for this film. So it's all these performances that really make this film work. And the writing is pretty sharp too. It takes a lot of twists and turns and keeps you guessing a little bit anyway. It keeps the movie going, and the movie actually makes each scene following the next kind of make sense overall. The writers do throw a lot of jokes at you in this movie, and it's just joke, 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 rapid fire delivery, and not all of them hit, but overall very effective. Most of the jokes were very funny. It made me laugh out loud. A lot of pop culture references, which I find always to be very funny. So Game Night has some great performances, some very sharp writing, and lots of hilarity, and not afraid to say it's the funniest movie of 2018 so far. I know it's only February. So Game Night for me gets an 8 out of 10. Thanks so much for watching my review, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already for more movie reviews in the future.